There's new information tonight about a man who was once a key suspect in the Oakland County Child Killer case.
That's right. A search warrant just made public shows the lie detector test that was used to clear the suspect decades ago wasn't as accurate as police once thought.
7 Action News investigator Heather Catallo is here now with details. Heather, what do you know?
Well, this was the search warrant we tried to get from the court years ago, but detectives kept it hidden until now. The search was for the home of a man who police once thought was a great lead in this case. Detectives are now looking at other suspects, though. But for the father of one of the victims, the details in this affidavit have him wondering if his son could have been spared.
1 month before 11-year-old Timothy King was abducted from Birmingham in 1977, the Michigan State Police were giving this man a lie detector test. King was the last of the 4 known victims of the Oakland County Child Killer. The first victim was Mark Stebbins, abducted from Ferndale. During the polygraph examination, detectives asked Christopher Brian Bush if he'd had anything to do with the Stebbins kidnapping and murder. The trooper administering the polygraph concluded that Bush was being truthful, and even though he was facing charges in other molestation cases, he was let go.
We get a 4-time charged pedophile who's put back on the street, and if he was involved, he should have been in jail, and he shouldn't have been out the night Timmy was abducted.
Barry King is Timmy King's father. He says the newly released search warrant affidavit shows that 3 polygraph experts in 2008 took another look at the Bush lie detector test results and determined that he wasn't being truthful.
It finally confirms what we've been told by people, that 3 experienced polygraphers looked at this rookie's polygraph results and contradicted his conclusions.
Police reports show that Bush committed suicide in 1978 inside this home in Bloomfield Township. Using the information about the real Bush polygraph results and other details, detectives searched the home several years ago. Officials from the Oakland County Prosecutor's Office say none of the hairs or fibers found during that search connected the murdered children to Bush. In fact, DNA found on both Stebbins and King are actually linked to a totally different suspect in the case. But Barry King still thinks other details in this search warrant affidavit are critical to the investigation, including this. Bush told detectives back in '77 that he had picked up children from the same locations in Ferndale, Royal Oak, and Berkeley, where the kids in the Oakland County case had disappeared from.
He picked 3 locations in Oakland County where he says he picked up children, and they're the same 3 locations where Stebbins, Robinson, and Mahalik were picked up. I don't think it's coincidence.
Barry King is convinced that Christopher Bush played some sort of role in his son's disappearance and murder, but once again, prosecutors say there's absolutely no DNA evidence tying Christopher Bush to the case, but they continue to aggressively follow all leads in the hopes of solving this tragic mystery, hopefully someday.
Hopefully someday. You gotta keep your fingers crossed that they will one day.